legends dwell. A warrior stands breaking every spell. Lisa, with courage we chant your name. In battles of honor we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us so proud. Oh Lisa, the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages your story is told. With magic and strength you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by your side. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. Lisa, with courage we chant your name. In battles of honor we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us all proud. Oh Lisa, the warrior makes us so proud. Oh Lisa, the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages your story is told. With magic and strength you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by your side. With emerald fields and the sky so bright, you guide us through darkness, bringing the light. In the songs of the ages your strength we find. A bond on broken heart, soul and mind. Sister of the wind, we dance in your grace. In the circle of life you found your place. Oh Lisa, the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages your story is told. With magic and strength you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side. So here's to the battles and all that will be. Lisa the Celts, warrior wild and free. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. Lisa, with courage we chant your name. In battles of honor we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us so proud. Oh Lisa, the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages your story is told. With magic and strength you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. Lisa, with courage we chant your name. In battles of honor we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding.
What do you need? No, no. Seriously. I was in my starting soon screen. Now I'm in my streaming scene. And now the phone's ringing. Really? Hi. Now I need to turn the volume down on the iPad because I'm using it for comments and stuff. Okay. I think I'm ready to do this. Maybe. I think maybe I'm going to drink the wine. That might be what we do. We might just drink the wine. Let's just do that. What do you think? I'm going to drink the wine. No, that's a really bad idea. We're not doing that. Okay. In the Discord, I put the recipe for anyone. I know it really is, isn't it? I should But if I do that, I have to mark this with a different marking, don't I? Right? Isn't that a thing? But Julia Childs would approve, right? But I probably have to set the settings different. It's grape juice. Alright, so I prepped stuff first, thank goodness, because Kenny and the life coach came in and then spent the last half hour frying my brain. So all of that is set and ready to go. So we got the boneless chicken breasts and we're gonna coat them with flour. But I think I should melt the butter first, so I'm gonna do that. Half cup of butter. You already know it's gonna be good if you put a half cup of butter in. And can you guys hear me okay? Because the microphone is over there by the office door. Luckily it has a really long USB cord. And I did a little test recording before I started and it seemed like it was okay. And yes, I washed my hands already. I did, I promise. That's cool, loud and clear. Okay, so it's that HyperX microphone that has the pretty colors in it. So that's awesome. That's impressive. I was like sitting here thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get a whole new different microphone. Because they make the ones, you know, that have a little magnet that go onto you. The StreamScribe uses them. And it also has an adapter that goes into your phone. And, well, you know, I mean, if someone's learning to cook and they happen to turn me on and they're gonna wonder. So yes, wash your hands before you start cooking. I also am super squeamish about raw meat, so I have gloves and I know how to use them. See, I know how to use them. That's how you use the gloves. You can even be naughty with them. So anyways, you take the chicken breasts and when my sister has made this forever. This is like the special meal. And I finally learned how to make it. And she always does like the white sweet corn, and then she hand makes her ranch dressing and stuff. And I used to do that and then I got tired of it. So now I did, we call them alien brains, the little Brussels sprouts. I did those. Hi! Yes, this is, so Mama B Stitches is my grandniece. She is my sister's, so my nephew's daughter. So, Sid always made this. And so that's Sarah's grandma. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. The dogs are confused. Mom's in the kitchen and talking, so where's our treats? Alright, so that's almost ready. So you melt the butter in the pan. We have a nice big heavy pan that we use. And then you just coat your chicken in the flour. And then you'll brown it up. And I am for sure going to miss comments today, so feel free to write them over and over. Yes, and play the drop game because, you know, you could win a yip yip. Oh, Shane, you're so sweet. Mama B, you can use all the cool yip yip emotes now. Shane, you're a doll. Thank you for that. Isn't that pan great? It's I don't even remember where we got it, but we've been dragging it around everywhere. I don't even know if I had that before getting married to Jeff or not, or if we found that together. I have no idea. But it is the pan I use for this recipe for sure. And it works so good for it. Mama B, have you made this at home for your family? Brittany's family's always like, hey, when you come down, can you make it? And then Kenny's been begging for it for days. So here we go finally. Okay. You can, the recipe does call for putting onions in here. I do and I don't. I don't know. I might put some in to brown with the chicken since I did cut some up. But, alright, I'm going to take the gloves off now. And I guess I should, since I chopped them up, I'll put them in there. But you can make it with or without the onions. Totally up to you. Just a couple of tablespoons is all it calls for. And then her recipe doesn't call for garlic, but I put garlic in. I know, isn't the Ready Bot cool? I'm really digging it. I'm really, really, really liking it. Alright. Read the recipe, Lisa. Melt the butter. Did that. Coat the flour. Saute the onions and garlic brown. And then brown the chicken in there, but you know what? It's me. I do what I want. It's all gonna taste the same. But I like to throw garlic in, and the original recipe did not have garlic. Your dogs are waiting for you, dog pool. We like garlic, so, you know, you can put as much or as little in there as you want. Totally up to you. And can you guys see enough of this? You wouldn't even believe somehow I got to take a picture of what I did with my canvas phone holder. I think I fought with about 3 different ways to put my phone up to do this. But I'm going to move this around a little bit so that the onions can actually get somewhere. Alright, comments. Hey Pete, how are you? We're making dinner. And we're drinking grape juice. Yes, see Shane, that works out perfectly fine. Garden Goal for Life, how are you? Ah, I was trying to swallow when I said that. Hey Jess, we'll just go that way. I'm gonna read back and see if there's anything I missed. Aw, that's very kind of you, Shane. Look at you go. Yep. Do you guys like the new raid, the raid alert sound? Sir Johan gave that to me. It's going pretty good. How was your stream today? I finally got to watch a little bit of stream the other day. It was actually kind of cool. Right now we're just browning the chicken. What did you make today? Anything fun, Jay? Thank you, Deadpool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it a winter season thing for you, or just in general? Oh, Jess, do you have a lot of snow? Okay, you made CAD designs. Awesome. I don't know how to do any of that, but I have a feeling I would enjoy it. Oh, that's not good. You needed some cheese? Yep. Cheese fixes everything. Alright, so brown the chicken a little bit on one side, flip it over. It's you're not cooking it right now, you're just kinda searing it. It'll come to a point where this will just sit and simmer with all of the wine and the chicken bouillon in it, and it will cook more while it's simmering. Allie, how do you know that the Deadpool's in here? How do you know? How do you know? She just knows. Wait a minute. What? Ready Bot will do that? I, Laddie, give a mighty cheer for Jay's Lab TV. Let's show them some love for our fellow streamer. That's cool. Occupational risk, yeah. When I was working at the school, I used to get pretty damaged by the kids, so it was definitely an occupational risk, for sure. What? Oh, I think there's a limit on the ReadyBot unless you pay them money. I think you can do like 5. How many did you do already, you think? Did you keep track? Sorry, Swatters, I have hit my daily maximum response quota. I did set Siri up so that she does dog fact. You do exclamation dog fact or cat fact or dad joke. And Siri bot, yeah, everything's changed over here. And I'm actually streaming in the middle of the week. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. I heard a funny one this morning. My sister sent to me, and it said the woman to the wife, "Honey, I'm sorry, but this is not our this is not your child." And he looks at her like, "What? What are you saying?" She says, "You need to pay more attention at the school pickup." Right, Jay? That one that Siri did was definitely a dad joke. Oh my god, this is already smelling amazing. You want to know what's really ironic about this stream though? I don't cook. Jeffrey does all the cooking. I sort of cook when he's gone, but I have to be in the right mood. I would just as soon just warm something up. When it's just Kenny and I'll make big stuff and then we'll eat on that for a few days. Alright, I'm going to turn that down. Alright, so then you take your chicken out and just set it aside. You guys remember the pumpkin hot pads I made this November? I'm using those. They're underneath. I was like, they're not doing any good sitting on a shelf. It used to be we did this with full chicken breasts, and then we realized that was silly, and we could just cut the chicken up firsthand. Alright, now we add 6 to 8 more tablespoons of butter. So it's already got a half cup in there. You know what? That's 8 tablespoons is a whole cube, and I think that's what I did last time I made this, is I went, I'm just going to throw the whole cube in there. Why not? The more butter, the better, right? So let's just do that. And then we're going to get that to melt, and then we're going to add this flour, and for some reason, 2 tablespoons more. And of course, I would hide the flour from myself back here. Hey, Mike. This talkative artist. Oh, is Frosty doing you wrong? All right, so 2 more tablespoons of flour for some reason, and then we'll make the roux. I think I'll wait till the butter's melted though. So I'll stir and read. What happened if you replace good with bad? Oh yeah, I did. I turned on was it SiriBot or ReadyBot that I added in some AI. You could talk to the bot. I mean, the robots are going to take over anyways, right? We might as well make friends with them now while we can. Do you guys want to do a group drop? SiriBot, are you a bad bot? Good bot. Okay, so now we're going to put the flour in there. We're going to cook it till it's smooth and bubbly on low. So turn it back to low, Lisa, so you don't mess this up. And then we'll add the bouillon and some wine. These little cups is what I usually buy because they're exactly a cup. And I don't drink much wine, so. All right, let's do this. This seems like an awful lot of flour, but doing what it said to do. There, see, do you remember those? That seems like forever ago. Hi, Allie. You can have a treat in a little bit, okay? Let's get this to where it's simmering, and then you can have treats with Deadpool, all right? Mm-hmm. For years I made this and I didn't realize what I was doing was making a gravy roux during this step. And when I finally figured out that's what was happening, I've watched Jeff make biscuits and gravy for a really long time now. And I'm like, okay, that's starting to make sense now. So you're going to cook this until it's smooth and bubbly. And then your flour's not all icky and crunchy. Hey, Steven! I will refrain from playing so I don't bump anyone and make you miss the mark. Alright, that looks bubbly to me. Oh, I almost grabbed my glass of wine. So now you put 1 cup of chicken bouillon in. And a cup of wine. And then, oh, the tarragon, as it flies across the room. 2 teaspoons of that. measuring things. So now you've got this really nice creamy chicken sauce that might be a little too thick. So in the event it gets too thick, you add more wine. That is the trick to this. Yeah, bumper cars in the drop game. So you can add more wine or you can add more water if it gets too thick. Because it's supposed to be a sauce, chicken and wine sauce, not gravy. And the alcohol cooks out of it, so it's all good. Alright, I think that's enough extra wine. Maybe a little more water. So you do gotta play with it a little bit. It's definitely not a beginner recipe, and it's literally taken me years to get it right. Then you put your chicken back in. And then you're going to let it simmer for half an hour, and I'll make the rice. Maybe a touch more moisture. There, that should be perfect. Then you put this heavy sucker on there and you get it back up to a boil. And then throw dishes over here. Okay. Well, that's it. Were you able to see it? Kind of ish. Yeah, probably not really. There we go. So you've got that nice gravy in there. And all the chicken tenderloins. And I'm going to put this handle this way. Cover that puppy up. I'm really glad I did the prep work ahead of time because that would have been a disaster. Did anyone land in the group drop? No. It was fixed. There's a couple of channels I go in that I'm always landing, and then others where I don't land at all. Alright, I'm going to make the big batch of rice because this is so good as leftovers tomorrow. And I can never remember how to make rice, so I cut out the instruction parts that I don't put normally. And I put it in there so I know what I'm doing. Okay, water. 4.5 cups. I don't need to make that much. We'll do the 3 cups of water thing. And find a pot. We'll use this one. that measuring cup. There it is. Third time's a charm. Did anyone land? I missed stuff. Jay's crying. Oh, thank you for the bits. That's very kind of you, Jay. And thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. All right. The dogs are like, please drop food for us. We're starving. That's looking good. Wait for the water to boil. All right, Deadpool, you ready to try treats? Oh, you might make it. You might make it. You might make it. Ah! Hey, you landed. Treat time. Did you hear that, Allie? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's come in here. Set it up so that we could come in here and do it. I just gotta turn off one thing. Turn that on. Come on, there we go. Who wants a treat? Does everybody want a treat? Oh my goodness, you smell the food. Oh my god, you guys, that smells amazing. Alright, Molly, don't eat me. Is that good stuff? Huh? Is that good stuff? Say thank you. Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you, Deadpool, for spoiling me rotten. Oh goodness, she's crawling up on top of me. Here. Come here. Come here. Let's get the camera over here where they can see you better. Oops. If Mom would learn how to use a camera, that would help. Hi, Molly. She likes to shove her head like underneath blankets and different things like that. It's pretty cute. I don't know why you're hiding from everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on, land. Nope. I don't know. You might. Nope. You didn't make it. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let's go check on the water. Come on, let's come back in here. Yep, it's ready. So, I wash dishes, Kenny puts them away, and somehow he's got the spoon stuck inside. He usually puts everything in upside down, which is pretty funny. That should be just about right, because 15 minutes on the rice, that's got another 18. Let's take a peek. Yeah, that's bubbling pretty good. Oh my god, I wish you guys could smell this. What do you want to bet in 100 years that you'll be able to smell what someone's making on a cooking stream? Some AI bot's gonna figure out how to assimilate that smell and make it come out of your speakers. You already had your treat. I don't know what you think's gonna happen, because there's a cooldown. Deadpool cannot give you another treat. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then what else do we have left? We've got the Brussels sprouts. And it's looking good that dinner will be done before Chris streams. I don't think I've heard from him yet. He's probably getting ready. But if he's not live, we'll raid someone out. We'll find someone else. You guys can figure it out for me. Chris is playing Destiny?
Yeah.
With you?
Not with me, but he's on there.
So when you make friends with people on a gaming system, then you know what they're doing. He's playing Destiny. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad he's having some fun. So this is a cool microwave steamer thing I got. You put water down in the bottom tray, put whatever it is you want to steam in here. Figure out how to close the lid, and then you can vent it or close it up. And that only takes about 6 minutes, so set a timer for 10 minutes. Perfect. It looks like I kind of know what I'm doing.
10 minutes. Counting down.
Oh, I'm making chicken and wine sauce, which is a recipe that my sister's 17 years older, so she already had a family established pretty much by the time I knew what a sister was. So I never got to live in the same household with her. Well, maybe for a year or so. But she's the cook in the family, and man, can she cook. She does chicken and wine sauce. She makes red velvet cakes. Everything she cooks. She does a fettuccine with Italian sausage, chicken Kiev, all of the things. She just knows what she's doing. I'm not that into cooking that much. It's taken me years to figure out how to do this dish. And I've tweaked it to where it's exactly how we love it to be. So that's what we're doing. And she used to make a salad with homemade ranch dressing and the white sweet corn, and just so yum. But I'm making Brussels sprouts instead tonight. And rice. She always makes rice because it's so good over the rice. And then the leftovers the next day, you have to hide them from your family. Find a place in the fridge that they won't look. And then that way you have lunch the next day that tastes amazing. Cool, we'll see you later, Swatters. These years with the kids will be fun memories. It will pass quickly. Enjoy every minute. Okay, I'm gonna do a drop. It's getting warm in the kitchen. And this might be bubbling a little too much. So this burner does run hotter, so I'm gonna scoot it to the back burner. And this one also burns hot, so I'm gonna stick that one in the back as well. There. Oh, I got the knife out in case I was gonna cut the butter, and then I didn't. So we'll put it back. Chicken fried yip yip. Fried chicken is over at Jangel Music. She even has a song about fried chicken now. It's so cute, and I think it's the Raid song. And it's really neat. And you know, I got 15 minutes to kill. I'm gonna grab my crochet. Maybe. Where's my hook? Uh-oh. There it is. Alright, let's get completely weird. I don't want to move the camera because that's not a thing. That is not happening. I've made progress with this thing though. And the picture is still up there in the top corner. So you can see what I'm working on for Jeffrey. And this you turn inside out, so it covers your face up really nice, and then it'll have a hood that comes out and over. And I think this will attach together, so it'll be sort of like there. It'll kind of look like that. He works outside in the bad weather, so yeah, I'm really glad that you got to come in for a little bit, Jess. You have a nice evening with your family. Yeah, so that'll be good for him. So I'm trying to get it done before he goes back on a big project, and then we'll have to figure out how to get it to him. But we got 11 minutes. I can hear it bubbling away. Alright, is there anything I missed that was important, Deadpool? One, two, three. Oh, okay. I'm down. You know how I was afraid that Destiny was going to be down last night? It wasn't. Jeff was playing. Then you guys played marbles. And then I was stuck on the couch crocheting. There's a video on YouTube or a reel on Facebook. I can't remember. It's probably on both. This little girl is riding in the car with her mom. And she says, it was something about I want to learn how to crochet, or crocheting sounds fun, but she didn't know how to say it, and so she said crocheting. And her mom kept saying, "What? What are you doing?" She said, "I'm crocheting." You know, the last time we played, I felt like I was finally getting to understand the alt thing and the Doctor Strange thing, and I was actually able to rise up in the air and shoot while I was up there. It's definitely funner when you know what you're doing with your character instead of just blindly pushing all the buttons. Although I've done that in Destiny a few times and it really works out for me. Everything's just bubbling away. Oh, who came in? Oh, there's Chris. Did you have fun playing Destiny? And then the other question for you is, are you streaming tonight? Nice. Jeff, what level have you gotten to on Destiny?
Me?
Yeah,
2013?
2013, and that's where you're stalled?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he can't get past that 2013. He's trying to figure out how the other guys have the big numbers. They probably do that gaming thing for a living, and that's how, because they play it never-endingly. I don't know. You played all night last night. Oh my goodness. That's good though. It's good to play and have fun. The night before last, I slept until 9 this morning the night before last, Jeff wasn't here, and so the cat slept with me, and she was like up in my face, jumping around on my back. And instead of just getting up and putting her out, I just kept thinking, well, she's going to be done. She's going to settle down. And then she kind of would, and I'd fall asleep, and then she'd wake me up again. So I was pretty dead on my feet yesterday. Because I was going to do this yesterday, but then I was like, God, I can't. I just cannot. So Jeff went and got pizza. Yay! Ooh, what? Cool, because that was my plan. I would stream and then I'm gonna raid into you. And that way dinner's done being made and I can just watch. Instead of running around like a crazy person. Well, more crazy than normal. Sounds like you're having a grand time with all that laughter. Keep those good vibes flowing. Chris, I played with ReadyBot. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. And I dove a little deeper into SiriBot too the other day. You can ask for a dog fact, a cat fact, and you can ask for a dad joke. Alright. How are we doing on time? Oh, I'm going to be done before you. The sandwich walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." The sandwich, oh. That took me a second. And let's see, what was the cat fact? A cat's hearing is better than a dog's, and a cat can hear high frequency sounds up to 2 octaves higher than a human. And then different smells in the dog's ears can tell other dogs whether the dog leaving the message is female or male, old or young, sick or healthy, happy or hungry. Okay. Well, if dinner gets done before it's time for Chris to start, I can always move the camera back into where it goes, and we can sit in there, and I can crochet, and we can wait. And I can eat dinner. Hello, Disaster Crafter, how are you? Doing pretty good today. I had to go into town and deal with other humans for a while. It was touch and go. But I was listening to Veely Mars in my headset while I was at the grocery store, so I told her, I says, "You saved many lives today," because I was distracted. Yeah, right off the bat, I got into the parking lot, and I was kind of sitting at a spot waiting for a person to pull out so I could grab it, but it was right in front of the store. So I was this way in the coming in, and some guy came this way, and he looked right at me, and then he looked right that way, and as soon as that person pulled out, he just swung his little butt right in there. Well, then the car next to him was backing out and leaving too, so I was able to pull in there, but I looked at him like, "You really just did that?" Mm-hmm. Then it reminded me of this funny story that Sonnet, was it Sonnet or Sarcastic Kitten? It was Sarcastic Kitten. She has great stories. She was talking about this time when they went shopping, and it was real icy, and it was the day after Thanksgiving. No, the day after, I don't know. It was during like one of those, what do they call them, Boxing Days. And she saw a spot that was opening up, and it was a road behind where they were, and she said she threw her car in reverse and went backwards and did the U-shape backwards into the other lane, and some guy was just pulling in like he was wanting that spot, and she did some maneuver and she slid into the parking spot. She's like, I don't know how I pulled it off without having an accident. But when she got out, the dude was like, he wasn't mad that he lost the spot. He was so impressed. That would be like the scene from that movie where the girls take the spot from what is her name? A really funny actress. She gets out. I think it might have been, was it Fried Green Tomatoes? And she is so mad that she starts ramming her car into their little Volkswagen Bug. And she gets out and she goes, I'm older and I have more insurance. And then she goes and walks into the store while these two little girls are like, what just happened in my car? Shouldn't have stole the spot. Little turds. Yes! Yep. Isn't that a great scene? I just love it. Oh, actually, there is more steps I have to do. After this part's done, we have to take the chicken back out again. And then we have to put the heavy whipped cream in. And then warm that up. Actually, though, it says, you know, to leave the chicken out. I just put the chicken back in. Sometimes I just pour the whipped cream in over the chicken and stir it a little bit and call it a day. So we do have that step left. Okay. That timer's going off, so that would be rice can sit, chicken can come forward. Oh my goodness, sakes alive. Hallelujah. Man, even on that low setting, it's still too high. It's a heart attack food. That's what this is. Ready Bot's cute. Oh, a warm greeting from Chris Kaizen. Good to see the friendly vibe here. Aww. Oh, hello. Alice, is it Alistair or Alistair? And welcome in. We're doing something different today. We've never done a cooking stream. Holy cow, that's a lot of calories. I'm like, is that the right amount? Yep, okay. So, see, to me it mixes in just fine with the chicken still in there. And it's all going to be mixed up on the plate. So what's the point of taking the chicken out? I don't understand the point of that. Do want to turn that burner on though and put it back on the flame to bring it up to temp, but still good. That's gonna be hot. You gotta be careful with that pan. You burn the heck out of yourself. Alright, those are done. That's gotta sit. That's gotta sit. So we've got about, set a 5-minute timer. What time is it now? Cool.
5 minutes. Counting down.
I kinda wanna play Destiny, because I haven't been able to play in a few days. But I could play Marvels too. So, because Destiny is limited on how many can play. Oh my god, you remember that place where we got stuck that night when Deadpool picked Legendary? Jeff and I went in there on the easier mode. I know you're ready, you don't have to beep at me. Yeah, how can I forget, right? I have nightmares about it still, but so we were doing that, and I was practicing jumping and stuff, and I was with the new character. And all of a sudden we get to that spot where we started over and over again, and I literally put my controller down. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? He says, no, it's easier. It'll be easier this time. And it was, up to a point. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to be done. How come we quit that night? Did we get a part where we couldn't get past, or did we actually finish?
Same part.
Did we finish it? That hard section? And then we went and we did this raid thing somewhere, and Kenny joined us, and it was hard. And I was like, okay, I'm done. But anytime you have the new character, I made the 2 other characters, you have to start from the beginning with them and go through the whole first part in the tutorial. So that was a little annoying. But we got it done. And my character, the one character is human, so it breakdances like yours, Chris. So if we play, we can breakdance together. It still doesn't say 99% and above or 1. I have gone in and I have thought oh, that's the Stream Elements one. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind making a note and on the Stream Elements one for the drop game, tell it 1% and lower. I'm going to add that in there as well to increase the odds just a little bit. So if you hit the very edge of it and you get 1% or less, you can still win a little tiny yip yip. It is hot in here with all of this stuff simmering. Okay, I'm gonna read your description. Known as Hyper UK for many years, streamed radio games, cooking. Oh, nice! Background work for streamers and promos. Technical, yes, I can do that also. Very cool. If you spend much time here at my place, you'll see a lot of technical issues. Break everything all the time. What was it we were trying to do the other day and we couldn't get it to work? I was like, I give up. And I can't even remember now. Right? Yeah. Yay for object permanence and ADHD. Maybe that's good. I don't remember all the disastrous things that happened the other day. Nice, good. Do you have any big plans for retirement years? Me three. Alright. You can stop beeping at me. And that's bubbling, so it's done. Do they have a category for cooking in Twitch? Because I tried doing it and all it gave me were all these different cooking games. It didn't have a category that was Man of Importance 22. I like that name. Welcome in. I couldn't find a category for it. So I just put it back to makers and crafting because I'm making dinner. So, and I'm crocheting at the same time. So, okay, that needs to sit before anyone can eat it because it's like super hot. Okay, you carry on radio and keep you amused but no real plans. So people use the IRL for it? Yeah, I was kind of hemming and hawing between the two, but then I thought, you know, there's going to be downtime, I will be crocheting. So, yeah, I think if I was only cooking, I think IRL would fit. But in a way, I'm crafting dinner, right? It's a fancy recipe. And anyone that's new in the channel, if you join the Discord, the recipe is posted in the foodies section. And the video, the VOD from today will stay up, and then I'll move it over to my YouTube. And I will post it with all of the different tags so that it's easily findable if you want to look and see how I did it. Thank you. I love how that bot tells about our raid train. Because of the competition and stuff, yeah. Come on. Oh, is the Discord is it not working? Hello. Hi, Mary. How are you? Oh, do you know how to grab a link and put it in? You know, I thought I made an automatic timed one. You were looking especially pretty the other day, Mary, when I came in with I love the yellow top that you have with the flower on it. That was the prettiest top. And I don't know, it was different, but you just had a glowy look to you that day. It was very, very nice. Follow Mary, you guys. She's one of our good friends from the stream. I think it was ReadyBot, Chris, that when I was poking around, I put in a timed command to post the Discord link. But, oh, look, there it is. Something worked. So there's the Discord. Feel free to join. We have some gaming voice channels. We do play Marvel Rivals together. We don't have set people, so you know, if you like to play it and you wanna join in, and we're not full up, you're welcome to join in. Sometimes Mario Kart. Here's soon. On Tuesdays or Wednesdays, I'll be doing co-streaming with my friends Kate Crochet and Miss Cubist TV, and we'll be doing Mario Karts. But I'm sure that anybody else that wants to race with us will be able to. I'll make sure I get my username put in the Discord so that people can add themselves in as friends. Really? ReadyBot's answering you? How interesting. ReadyBot's pretty fun. Alright, Chris, sounds good. We will raid into you when you go live. We'll probably raid into... Is it okay to raid into you during the starting screen when you're just waiting? Or would you rather us raid you in when you're sitting there and we can see your face? Yeah? Okay. I might just do that. So Deadpool, I'm gonna put you on watch for when Chris goes live and let me know. And anyone that is in chat that hasn't met Chris or watched one of his streams yet, if you stick around and you go with us, you will have a great time. He is a multi-instrumentalist. Right now he's focused on drums, but I think that's supposed to be changing here pretty soon. He's doing upgrades to his stream so that he can play the other things and have cameras on him. But he works a very important full-time job, so he can take all the time he needs to get that set up. But it's coming. So he has a really nice long song list, and you can request some fun stuff, and we always have a great party time in there. Don't know what I'm going to request for songs tonight. Oh, probably that Ramstein song that he added for me. Because I love that one. Thank you, Deadpool. Let's do a group drop. Everybody hydrate too. All right, good luck, Shane. Uh-oh, it's kind of to the slow demise. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sweet, I got a whole nother row done. I was so silly. I took this with me because usually I sit while Kenny's in speech therapy. I usually sit there and work on stuff, and then I forgot that his life coach was picking him up from there. And so I dropped him off and left. I didn't even need to take my project with me. Then I got to the grocery store and it was a little crowded and busy, and I got flustered and I almost left without the chicken bouillon, which would have made cooking this meal impossible. Because it would not be the same, for sure. I think I have 3 more rows of this increasing, and then it will just be a few more. Hello, Johan. How are you, buddy? We're cooking and crocheting. Yeah, we do. We have chicken stock and bone broth, or just broth. We have broth and we have the other. I don't know. You're watching movies? Cool. So the last time you saw this, Johan, I was still working on this part. And now I'm up to the increase part. So it's getting there. I think I've got like another 4 rows to do of the increasing. Come on here. I think I've got like 4 more rows of that, and then maybe that much more of just straight sides. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it's turning out. I think I'm gonna make one with really colorful yarn for myself when I get done with this. I do have one project to do for the chonk and I gotta remind him to get the dimensions over to me. He wants me to make him a yip yip that sits on the end of one of his woodworking tools. So I gotta figure out how to make that happen. So the liquid bouillon, does it stay good for a while? Because the stuff we have here, it says to use it within 7 days, the typical, use it within 7 days. Hello, Robert. Nice to see you today, too. I love that emote, that shiny heart. That's so pretty. Hey, Deadpool, let's do a group drop. If you wanna. I told you so. That is the cutest name. ReadyBot can't assist with what? Alright. I'm going to join the drop too. So do exclamation drop and your favorite emote, space, and then your favorite emote. And then, there, like that. And then we're going to drop together as a group. If you land and you get 1% or lower, 99% or higher, you can thank Sir Johan for this new twist on the drop game. You will get a little tiny yip yip that holds a chapstick. And I'll mail all over the planet. I don't care. I've mailed them to Australia and to Canada, so I've done customs twice. And it was super funny because the customs guy was reading the description. He goes, they need to know what's in here. And I said, it's a yip yip. And he's like, what's a yip yip? I'm like, so I got on my phone and I pulled up one of the YouTube videos of the aliens at Sesame Street. Yip, 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 and he looked at me and he's like, how am I supposed to describe that? I'm like, I don't know, figure it out. So he got on his computer, was doing all of his stuff. I don't know what he wrote. I probably have a duplicate of that. I should pull that out and look. It's deep in my receipt box. But he did. He got a magnet. Right on. Oh, is that a channel point redeem, Johan? And then I don't know how, but I was playing around in my new computer the other day, and it has the wallet. So it was like, it has my name and my address. It has my husband's name and his address. And then it had Celtic Lass, the Yip Yip Queen. I didn't put that anywhere, so I don't know how that happened. But I decided I would just leave it in there. Oh. Alright, this is fun because you get to see everyone bump each other out of the way. No way. Wow. It's like y'all just divided and I went into the abyss. You got yeeted straight away. Yep. Oh man. Cool. We got 8 minutes, and Chris should be going live. Hey, honey, if you want to make a plate, you go ahead.
We talked about that until everybody's ready.
Okay. You want to let Kenny know there's food? I'm surprised he's not in here waiting to beat the door down.
We just had ate a whole foot long sandwich.
He did, didn't he? The kid knew that I was making chicken and white sauce early tonight. Have a good lurk, Johan. Yeet is one of my favorite words. Johan, if you're in here still, what are you, your collection item? Well, just keep coming back and playing it. The one guaranteed day that I'm here is Sundays. In the Discord, there's the Raid Train channel, and we do Sunday Fun Day Raid Train every Sunday. And it's open to anybody that wants to join it, as long as there's spots open. You're sorry for everything. You are. You Canadians are silly. Nice. I loved it. I love the bagpipes. That was so cool. And then you sent me the yip yip sound, and so when Jay's Labs TV rated in today, we got to hear it. And I like it. It makes me smile. So thank you very much for sending me that. Granite Biscuit. What? Oh. I thought that Granite Biscuit joined the chat. He's sitting in the living room playing Destiny. Shane says hello.
Hi, Jay.
He threw me off. Brownies. Yum. You can hear his voice? That microphone is amazing. So can we see it? Do you see it? It's right here. I put it right down here on the stool. The USB cord was just long enough to get it right there. Because I didn't want to go in my settings and try and figure out how to make the phone be the microphone. So I was like, I'm not even going there. We're not doing it. So let's do, we're doing Q drop? Okay. Yeah, and I'm turned this way, and you guys can still hear me. That is insanity to me. Hello, Ari. Everything's out of the old house. Now the fun of getting everything set up. And if you feel comfortable, share pictures. I want to see. I'm so excited for you to have your own place instead of those nasty roommates. Well, I can do the microphone thing from here, but then I think I had to set it up in the OBS to use that for the microphone, and I was like, if I start messing with that, I'm gonna break all my settings again. So I'm just gonna. So I did. I opened up my OBS and I did a recording when I had things set up, and yeah, and I kind of tried, but then I think I don't have my phone Bluetoothed over to the computer. I don't know. I wasn't gonna tempt fate because have you met me? I was like, we're just not doing it. And the sound seemed like it was okay from that mic, so I'm like, the kiss thing, keep it simple, stupid. So I'm using the kiss theory today. And then that way I don't have to remote camera mode. Yeah. Yes. Have you done anything on the laser machine lately? Probably not, huh? Because you've been working on the blanket, and those seem to take forever. Not since the holidays. That's what I thought. Did your family enjoy that present that you made for them? Yeah. Blankets done. Oh, yay. I've only made a couple of lap blankets. I don't have patience to make a full-on blanket. That's never going to be a thing. They loved it. I'm sure they did. That's so cool. And I think you put pictures of that up in my Discord. So there's another thing. If you want to keep up with the clan, join the Discord and take a peek in there. Wow. 5x6 before the borders. I don't have the patience for that. I mean, I know you'll use the bigger yarn so it goes a little quicker, but still. Ugh. This is testing my this is testing my my stick-to-itiveness. Hello, Daniel. You're here to be corrupted? Why don't you come over and have dinner? Look at that. Chicken and wine sauce. Okay, that smells amazing. Yeah. So we're gonna raid out into Chris as soon as he goes live. And then I'm gonna eat all that yummy goodness. So we're just killing time right now, talking, visiting, playing the drop game. Let me see if I can win a yip yip. Hey, what are you having, Daniel? What is for dinner for you? Did I say hawk too? No, I don't think so. Did I? I might have. Is the drop game working or do we have a Q drop going? Turkey goulash, that sounds good. Jeff makes a nice goulash. Oh, it sounds like a hearty meal. Don't forget to add a handful of nuts for that extra protein, Daniel Berserk. Danae, forget the power of nuts for a warrior's strength. Okay, ready, bot. Oh, Mrs. Johan's doing it. Sweet. I hear a granite biscuit. You gonna make some?
Mm-hmm.
It's ready.
It smells amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. You smelled it and you were like, that's it. I'm eating the food. There's Brussels sprouts up there. Do you want to say hi? Oh no, Shane probably missed it because I think he's at swim with the girls. No, your favorite t-shirts don't fit you anymore? That is so not cool. You know you could turn them into a blanket or something. Is it start drop or is it Q drop? Oh, we were in a Q drop. And Chris has gone live, so when we're done with this, that's a good answer, Daniel. Just lose the weight. That's better for you anyways. Come on, someone's got to land. Come on, Johan. Oh, you got bumped. Oh, man. You did. You got bumped. Rigged.
You got me for two.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yep, you can keep playing the drop until we go raid Chris. I'm gonna give him just a few minutes. See if I can find. I wanna find his. He's got a cute emote. Where are Chris's emotes? I have too many subs. There's Chris. There, the little drumming guy. You wanted that, yip yip. Oh. That's my favorite emote. I love those kitties that you have. I don't know. Looks like I might land. I might. Nope. Oh, not bad. You got a 66. Black and silver or gray? Yip. Okay. Copy that. Yep, it's rigged. All right, you guys. You want to head over to head over to Chris's? Because I saw the note that he was going live, and he may still be in his start screen when we get there. But get ready to have some music fun. Thank you guys for heading in. Thank you, Shane, for all the gift subs, and Jay's Labs for the biddies, and anyone that I missed, because I'm just looking at my iPad right now. I don't know what's going on because all of the OBS is in the streaming room. So beautiful. Thank you, Deadpool. That'll work. We'll just use that for a raid call. I know there's a fancier one, but it's fine. It's all good. You can go ahead and start raid, and we can head on over there. And if you haven't met Chris yet, I'm telling you, stick around and have some fun, because it's an amazing good time, and chat's real active, and we have a good time over there. And now I'm just rambling because I am. Chris corrupted you. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Alright, cool. We got that raid started. As soon as you see on your side, Deadpool, if the button says raid now, you can go ahead and click it. And I'm going to get me a bowl. Oh, here comes a kitty. I'm streaming, but you can. Do you want that bowl or you want that bowl?
No, okay. You give me that one.
There you go. Go for it.
Wait for this.
Yay, we're not streaming anymore.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.
And
I got Korean traction.
don't knock my thing over. You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.